Thank you and welcome to the show this morning. The topic this morning is a reflection on the vanishing vision for Tennessee. And we're fortunate to have with us this morning as our guest Mr. John Seigenthaler, who's the chairman, the publisher, and the CEO of the Tennessean. And let me welcome you to comments this morning, Mr. Seigenthaler.
Thank you, Doctor. It's great to be with you.
Well, thank you very much. Mr. Seigenthaler, one of the things that we'd like to talk about this morning is the forum that was held recently among all of the television stations dealing with the so-called vanishing vision for Tennessee. But before we get into that, we know that you are a man of many parts and that you've been involved in a whole variety of things. And we'd like for you to take the first few minutes of this program to talk about first your background and to give us some information in reference to your education and say something about the variety of careers that you've been involved in, and then we'll get involved in reflecting.
My friends would say that there is no subject I like talking about more than myself.
We appreciate that.
But I appreciate first of all, the opportunity to be with you and the access Channel 17 provides this morning to talk about a vanishing vision for Tennessee. I feel deeply about it. I am a native Nashvilleian. I was born and raised right here. Went to parochial schools, graduated farther on. Wanted to be an educator, wanted to be a teacher. And after serving in the Air Force in World War II, I wanted to go to Peabody College. While going to school, I had a part-time job at the Tennessean. My uncle was an official there. I'm a product of nepotism. He got me a position as a reporter. It got into my blood, and it stayed into my blood. I later was a Nieman Fellow at Harvard, Communications Fellow at Duke. Much later on, I taught for Duke during an academic year, taught public policy communications, and loved it. But I think that as I look at my career, most of it has been spent right here in Nashville. Aside from that period in the military, and a brief period in 1961-62 when I was Robert Kennedy's administrative assistant in the Justice Department of the federal government, my whole life has been here. For 43 years I've been associated with this newspaper, first as a reporter, then as an editor, and then as publisher, finally chairman, CEO. And I'll end that career in a few months and go on to other pursuits here in this community. But my whole life's been wrapped up in Nashville and in the Tennessean, and it's been a fruitful and productive life, and one that I am glad to talk about.